Hey everyone, Delphi Group here with a special crypto report, more or less, on Bitcoin. And so the question is the top in? Okay, that's the $1 million question. Is the top in Bitcoin right now, which the all-time high we just made here, over 126,000. Okay, we feel that there's an 80% chance that the top is in. Okay, and you have to think of Bitcoin right now as more of a time play as opposed to a price play. Okay, and we'll get to that in a minute. But we started exiting positions up here. We had some stops in place, thankfully, before the flash crash. And we said either Bitcoin is going to break out here and make a run for the next month or two into November, or if it broke under the averages like it has now, is the top in. So things are not looking good for Bitcoin. Even today, the markets are up and Bitcoin is down. It is under the averages. So again, we feel like 80% chance the top is in. As we move forward, the next couple weeks into November, especially into December, we feel that 80% chance is going to keep going up as we head towards the end of the year. Okay. What else you're seeing here is that we put in this kind of orange channel here, downward channel. This would be the channel top, and of course this would be the channel bottom. Okay. As we enter next year and what we feel is going to be the bear market, Bitcoin typically just trends lower and bleeds lower throughout the year up until maybe the end of next year, 2026. We would say like maybe October, September, October. Okay, so we're not saying the top is in. Bitcoin and crypto has ways to surprise people up and down, but for right now we are saying that 80% we feel that top is in, and Bitcoin will churn sideways to lower. If we go back to 2023, let's go back in time to 2023 to kind of show you what we did there. Around this same kind of time period we're in right now. Okay, so this is 2024. We get into 2023 down here. So what happened back in 2023? Okay, you can see this was the bear market back then. Okay, so what happened? We were buying. Okay, we were buying this whole way down here. Why were we buying? Because we were buying for the setup of a move back up into the halving in 2023, 2024. So we kept adding here, scaling in, and then we stopped really scaling in and buying again back in about October, November, December. And then you can see what happened after that, right? We pretty much nailed that call, and we kept just heading higher, obviously, to where we are today. So that is what we're kind of seeing right now to play out. Okay, and just looking at this kind of downward channel. Okay, if we kind of scale into time here, this is kind of next year where we're looking at again. We feel that Bitcoin will scale down here, bleed down maybe 60, 70,000 range. Okay, again, this is next year, September, October. So is this a guarantee? No, nothing's a guarantee in crypto, but this is what our plan is. Could next year be a bullish year? Of course, which is why we never really do not have position in our big 4 or 5 crypto names. But again, this is the plan, okay, and this is what you have to watch for. If we look at Solana to kind of see what happened back then, again, we can see Solana here now is under the averages. And again, we sort of have this kind of downward channel. Okay, if we go back to, again, 2023, to look at what Solana was doing. Okay, this was probably one of our best entries ever in a crypto. Again, we had this downward channel. You can see here going back to that year. Okay, again, this is 2023, basically the summer. You know, we had put in this downward channel, very similar to what we're doing now. And this is where we entered at $20 on Solana. When Solana broke out of this channel, and again, this was October, this is where we entered pretty heavily. I'm sorry, this is where we stopped entering. Okay, we were entering all the way down, scaling in monthly, adding to the position, and then we got the breakout, and that is where we stopped. We are still adding Solana, but the majority of our position, we entered back here in the $20 range. So again, you can see, obviously we're at 200. So this is the plan, and this is kind of what we have and what we've been telling our members. And again, this is why. Okay, we have been going off of the 2016 halving, 2016, 2017 bull run. Okay, now 2018 is where we're entering now, 2016. So you can see all the red that year in 2018. Okay, this is what we're planning on for next year. And then we start the process again. Okay, and again, we've posted this and shared this several times. This is an amazing chart to save because it actually gives future projections. And again, nothing is guaranteed, but you can see the shaded red is where Bitcoin has topped out. Okay, the shaded red topped out, and we are right there right now. Okay, you can see below October 2025. We are right there right now. And we feel that, again, the shaded red bear market is going to lead to the bear market bottom in yellow. And this is what we are setting ourselves up for. We already started adding bearish positions in crypto for our members, scaling in now. So nothing's changing, okay? This is what we're looking at for next year, into the end of next year. So again, has Bitcoin topped? We feel maybe 80% chance it has, but again, 20% chance it has not. Okay, so that's our special crypto report. Obviously, we're going to keep updating everybody as we move forward throughout the weeks, months, as we get towards the end of the year, because again, like we said, we're really planning on a bearish year for all markets next year. But again, we will update you guys, keep you guys posted on this. So hopefully you enjoyed this special report. Again, check back with us on Tuesdays. We do our market report. We just put one out. So that's it from us. Please like, subscribe to the channel, get the word out there, and good luck trading this week. Take care.